Hey there friends, I am so excited to be with you today to share a brand new Gina K Designs release. Not only is there a new kit, but there are new colors that are being added to Gina's collection, and I cannot wait to share them with you. In this video, you'll see me walk through the new products and create a card. So let's get right to it. The first thing that I am so excited about are these new colors added to the Gina K Designs collection. Here we have Sunkissed Coral, Butterscotch, Emerald Coast, and Blue Sky. I think these colors are named so perfectly, and I swatched them out here. So here you can see Sunkissed Coral, Butterscotch. I love that name, and it's perfect. Emerald Coast, isn't that such a beautiful green? And Blue Sky, just a really gorgeous blue. I am really looking forward to creating with these colors. Now, let's talk about the brand new January 2025 kit from Gina K Designs. I am really excited about this one and all that you get in the kit. First off, we have the Spring Clusters stamp. I love an open stamp because you can color it in with your alcohol markers. You can emboss it to do a lined image. There are beautiful sentiments here. Grateful for your love and support. Best friend. Hello friend. Thinking of you. You're in my prayers. Happy birthday. And sending love. And then you have 3 different florals. Included in this is the Spring Clusters die set. So when you buy the kit, you get the stamp and the die together. And this die set cuts everything out that you see on this stamp. How awesome is that? Next up, if you are not a fan of alcohol coloring, then alcohol marker coloring, I should say, then you're gonna love the Spring Clusters stencil. So you have all of the stencils to color in your floral arrangements here. So you don't have to mess around with coloring with alcohol markers or watercolors or any kind of pencil if you have the stencil, which is included in the kit. Gotta love that. Next, we have this amazing sentiment set called Friendly Wishes. I love that it not only has sentiments, but they're in different fonts and you get little florals too. So that's really fun. This one says, thanks for being there. Congratulations. Happy birthday from all of us, which I think is a great addition. Hello, friend. Let's celebrate you. Love you. A big hello. Gotta love that for just any kind of card you could create. Wishing you a happy day. Plus, you'll get the Friendly Wishes die set. So this cuts out the florals and the sentiments. So that is a great die set to have. Then we have the double peony stencil. So look at that. It's going to create this really textured, layered peony. I'm really excited to try this one out. I know that Gina's florals are just gorgeous, and this is going to be an awesome stencil to have. So this stencil set is included in the kit this month. And exciting, new detail craft scissors from Gina K Designs in her signature teal. These are also going to be included in your kit. The final item included in this month's kit is the Spring Forest die set. Now this is really cute. Lots of different dies here, and you can see all of the smaller dies are included on plates, so you won't lose those smaller pieces. And these create cute little critters like a fox, a little bird. You can create a scene with the sun and clouds. There's a little birdhouse and a bunny, and then all of the little pieces for creating their faces. You also have a cute little tree and a branch here. I'm really excited to play with this one. I think this will make some really cute cards, especially coming up for Valentine's Day. In addition to the kit this month, there are a couple of standalone products that I'm really excited about. The first being the double background one / grip mat. So on one side, you have your background stamp and you have 2 different patterns here. So really fun to have those on the same stamp. Then on the other side, it's a solid grip mat. So you can actually use this side to adhere your paper to stick your paper on, and then you can ink blend. So it's awesome to have, you know, something that does double duty in your stash. So what a great idea from Gina to do that. Okay, to start off today's card project, I am grabbing the brand new Blue Sky cardstock, and I'm going to cut this down to an A2 size using my Gina K Designs trimmer. And then I'm going to grab the new double background slash grip mat. So I'm really excited about this, something that does double duty, has two different patterns on it. It's really fun. So I'm going to pull off both sides. And you know what? I'm going to put it down on this side because the bottom side is what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to place it right there and pick that up. So we're using the stamp side first. Now, because I want to be able to stamp all the way around, I'm going to use a grip mat here in my Misty. I don't want to adhere, you know, use the magnet on my cardstock because I do want it to go all the way. So we're going to do that. And I could even pull it down a tiny bit too, kind of right about there. Okay, so just make sure your grip mat is in place. And I'm going to ink up my stamp with Blue Sky. How cool is that? Really neat design. So now I can trim this down to put it on my white card base. I decided instead of cutting it down to use a master layouts panel. So I'm grabbing master layouts 2 so that I can give it that nice edge and make sure I really get that centered. There we go. There's the card background. And it's such a beautiful background that you could really add a sentiment to the front and that would make a gorgeous card. I really love that pattern design on the background. But let's use the spring cluster stamp and add a little floral grouping here. I stamped the daisies from the stamp set using Gina K Designs amalgam ink in obsidian. And now I'm just going to die cut this out using the coordinating die. I'm using my Intercut Mini to cut this out. This is the perfect size for this mini die cutting machine. So there is my floral shape. So this is where we're going to use the grip mat side of the double background stamp to put our die cut here and use the coordinating stencil to add some color to this stamped image. Now, both of these daisies line up together, which is nice, so you can color them both in at the same time. I think I just got that one lined up. Try to hold up the opposite end of the stencil with the back of your hand when you're putting this in place so that that part doesn't go down first. There we go. I'm going to use Sunkissed Coral for the 2 side flowers. And I can even go in with a mini blending brush to get even more saturated red right in the center. There we go. How pretty is that? Next, I'm going to use Butterscotch for the large flower. So pretty and so vibrant. Next, you only have to place the leaves one time to get all 3 of the leaves, which I love. It just makes it so much easier. I'm going to use Emerald Coast for my leaves. I'm just sticking to all the brand new colors here to see how fun they are together. How pretty is that? I love it. So I'm using the circular stencil here to color in the middle of the flowers, and I'm using honey mustard from Gina K Designs to color in the yellow, and then dark carnation to color in the 2 red flowers. How pretty is that? So I'm going to do another one in exactly the same way because I did decide that I wanted to put these in the corners of my card. I have to say that doing this for the second time, I really do like this stamp / grip mat. It's a great size, it's really sticky, and it just works. So 10 out of 10 recommend, love it. Okay, so this is the reason why I decided to go with 2 floral groupings. I really love that this highlights the diagonal lines that the pattern's making. I could go with just one, but then you have a really large space to fill here, a large negative space. And you could do that with just putting a simple sentiment here. But you could also add this in, really create that diagonal line, and then I can put a small sentiment right here at the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. I love how these colors all play off of one another, and this card is definitely giving me some tropical vibes. I just love that punch of blue behind the coral and the butterscotch and the emerald coast. So, so pretty. So let me go ahead and get a sentiment ready to go right here. Because I am an undecided person, I cut out my sentiment in 3 different colors. I used butterscotch, honey mustard, and just black here. And I really think that I like either the honey mustard just for a bit of warmth or the black. Yeah, I like honey mustard, so I'm going to go with that. But I know that I already cut these out, so why don't I just use these to pop up my sentiment a bit instead of saving them? So that's what I'm going to do. Since they're already cut out, I'm going to layer those together to create a nice high sentiment. Our panel is already popped up, but I'm going to use a 1mm foam adhesive to pop up my florals. To finish off the card, I'm using a few of the angel or rhinestones to add around my floral groupings. And that is my completed card project using the brand new colors from the Gina K Designs color collection as well as the monthly kit. So fun and definitely colorful and vibrant. Thanks so much for watching as I introduce the brand new products in the shop at Gina K Designs for January 2025. We're starting off this year in a bright and fun way, and I am so here for it. I hope you'll check out all of the products I used to create this card at the link in my video description by hitting the More button, and that you'll give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment telling me what you think. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you'll subscribe to see more videos, and happy creating, friends.